No,
Alright.
you can't wait.
Call meeting to order. Salute to the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the terms of the Sunshine Law, adequate notice of this meeting was posted in all school buildings, the administration building, and sent to the Borough Clerk's office, public library, and 3 newspapers, and tapped into online on December 14, 2023. Please be advised there is no smoking on school grounds inside or outside at any time. Please silence all electronic devices, and pursuant to district policy number 0167, each statement made by a participant shall be limited to 3 minutes duration, and no participant may speak more than once on the same topic. We will start with reading the official election results. Pio Panisi had 2,413 votes. Jim Giannakis had 2,469 votes. Keith both had 2,399 votes, and there were 157 write-in totals. I would like to announce the newly elected and returning board members, Keith both, Jim Giannakis, and Pio Panisi. We will now administer the oath of office.
Yeah, I didn't bring my glasses. The best breaks it out.
You sure?
Do you want mine, Jim? Jim, do you want mine?
Oh, yeah. It's the same as they did 3 years ago.
You can have one. I'll share.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say you're no problem.
Especially when one of them doesn't sleep.
Do I need?
You want him?
No, it's
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I
I
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States and this state
and
to the governments established in the United States and the state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I
I, Jim Giannakis,
do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications
do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications
prescribed by law for the office of a member of a Board of Education,
prescribed by law for the office of a member of the Board of Education,
and that I am not disqualified as a voter
and that I am not disqualified as a voter
pursuant to RS 19:4-1,
pursuant to RS 19:4-1,
nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense
nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense
listed in NJSA 18:12-1,
listed in NJSA
18:12-1,
and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform
and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform
all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability.
all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability,
So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually have to watch this?
Well, I don't.
All right, we'll have a roll call. Mr. Pope?
Yes, sir. Here.
Mr. Cassio?
Here.
Mr. Chapman?
Here.
Mr. Farinella?
Here.
Mr. Giannakis?
Here.
Mrs. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Pender? Mr. Panisi? Panisi.
Here.
Mr. Sesselberg.
Here.
I will now open up the floor for nominations for board president. Mr. Giannakis.
I'd like to nominate Bill Panisi for president.
Second? No. Second?
Seeing none, I would like to close the nominations for board president. Can we have a roll call, please? Mr. Both?
Yes.
Mr. Cassio?
Yes.
Mr. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. Farinella?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
And we will now vote on the board president of Mr. Panisi. Mr. Both?
Yes.
Mr. Cassio?
Yes.
Mr. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. Farinella?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Congratulations, Mr. Panisi.
Thank you.
Third floor. Thank you, everyone. I'd like to open the floor for nominations for vice president. Nominations, please. Doug?
I'd like to nominate Thomas Michael Cassio.
I'll second that.
Second.
Formal.
There you go.
Second.
Second. The others? All right, let's have a roll call, please. No others?
Mr. Both?
Yes.
Mr. Cassio?
Yes.
Mr. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. Farinella?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Okay, moving on, agenda additions or deletions. At this time, I know, Doug, you had something that's on the agenda?
I do. So, it's become very apparent that we've become very effective and efficient at running our committee meetings and getting all of our work done before our committee of the whole meetings, and so I would like to propose that we go to one meeting night per month as opposed to two. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me for us to come here for 15 minutes on the evening of the committee of the whole. I think that we can accomplish everything by having both of those meetings on one night.
Which we already do like 5 times a year already, and they've been run pretty well. Any discussion on that?
The only thing that I would like to ask is that normally we get the regular agenda then like a week in advance. Can we still get the regular agenda, not like a couple of days before, so that if we have questions then, because COW is where we would normally get our information and our questions for those of us who may not be sitting on those committees or whatever. If we could get them a little bit in advance so that we can call either Alex or Noreen to get the
Right, I was
questions
going to
answered.
suggest too, to make sure everybody checks their emails periodically, and also, because there was also concern about that with personnel, as far as Noreen being able to hire in between meetings. We do have a procedure in place now, and I did check with the attorneys, which we can keep that procedure, which allows her to do that. And I asked Noreen if she does that, we just need to know when she's doing it, to give any board member an opportunity to call if she has to question personnel item before that meeting. So otherwise, it'd be run the same way. Jim?
No, but there are still going to be occasion for 2 meetings on the same night, right?
Well, we're still gonna do what we've been doing, because we still have to go to exec. You still
Right,
have
right.
student hearings, you still
Well,
have things like
my only
that.
concern is if we have a policy or something, it could take 3 months to pass a policy, you know, if we don't.
I don't know what it is on a policy. We don't have to do it, like, take us 3 months to do policy. I think they shortened the time period, didn't
I don't know what the exact time period is. I don't think it's 3 months.
they? No. I don't
Well,
think
not
it's
that
like-
it's just 3
like
meetings, 3 readings.
First,
Right.
second reading, adoption.
Depends on what the policy is. I mean, it depends what the policy is.
Yeah, we'll go,
Yeah.
you know, as we go along. I mean, there's adjustments made, because I know that, for example, that certain months with the budget, you're gonna have to have 2 meetings anyway. So, just consensus, everybody?
I also, to respond to Mr. Giannakis, or James Giannakis, that
You got the junior.
Junior. I guess, Peter, you still want to have it so to defer, it will still be 2 meetings. And so, you know, if we need to vote on a a policy,
That works.
still-
Oh, that's right.
still
Yeah, we
be
can
accomplished.
do it that way, yeah.
Okay.
Two
Yeah.
one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think, we drag a lot of people here, we drag the administrators here.
No, I
and
don't
We're
disagree.
in and out of here in 12 minutes a lot of times, and, it's just, I think we can be more efficient.
Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Okay, that being said, then, we're gonna have to pull the meeting dates item off the agenda. Also, since we'll probably get the meeting dates for the next agenda, do we want to combine the January now, tonight, and pick a date just for the January meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
better do that.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so,
Well, I think we could probably do it just by saying that we're just gonna have the meetings on the night of the regular meetings.
right, all I want to do is make sure that, Alex got to look at it to make sure about the budget part. If we need the two, or we don't need
The
the
budget
two.
has to be adopted.
So we can do that, and we can make a change for January's meeting, and then January's meeting
And
makes
then we
it
have to
happen.
do the personnel.
Okay,
so-
right?
The March, I already checked it, the March 20th meeting is the last day to adopt the tentative budget, so that is good. In May, I believe it's May 7th, the budget has to be adopted by, so we have May 1st and May 15th. That might be the only month that there needs to be two in May.
Or we just keep May 1st as the full meeting.
Right.
Well, the
Just do
15th,
everything
you
on
have
May
to do
1st.
personnel.
You have to do the personnel though. in
We could do it in May, on May 1st.
No, we have to,
No, we have the other personnel that have to be
It has to say.
notified by the 15th.
Yeah, it
Oh, by the
has to.
15th, yeah.
Yeah.
So we do two.
That
So we do
part's-
2 in May and 2 in,
March is fine, it's just May for the.
So,
budget
in
adoption.
January, Pio, which one do you want to keep?
I'll just keep whatever the regular meeting is,
17.
17th. So, yeah, are we just amending it now? Or are we gonna wait till next week to?
Well, next week we're not here.
Well, maybe we should just vote on having both meetings on the 17th and then have a new document
Okay.
for
On
that
the
meeting for the rest of the year.
Yeah, okay. I'm okay with, I'm good with that. That's what I thought, that way to make sure about the dates. And it'll also give you time if we send it out to everybody look at it before the meeting. Is that all right with everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
Very good, so I need I guess it's on there, I need a motion to.
So
Or can we
moved.
just pull it,
Second.
administrative pull that.
There you go.
Item.
You can pull it.
Okay, we'll just pull it.
Pio, can I bring up one more
Sure.
thing? Mr. Panisi, sorry. I'd also like to suggest that while you're going to start establishing committees, that I'd like to have an athletic and student activities committee added to the committees.
Yeah,
I know that
you had mentioned that before, absolutely.
Yep.
Yep,
Thank you.
that one, and I know there's also gonna be an ad hoc committee for the Hall of Fame. And it's gonna be ad hoc because the function of that committee will be until the rules and everything are formed. So it's not gonna be an ongoing committee. All right? And all the committee, I'll get the committees out next week to everyone. And if you don't like a committee you're on, you can let me know that you can be pulled off, only, all right? All right.
So without the meeting on the 10th, then the committees will be cleared up on the 17th.
It'll be cleared on the 17th. I mean, once the committee, I'll get it out this week. Once it's out this week, whoever is the chair of the committee can start the meeting right away. It's not like we have to approve the committees.
Yeah.
And I'll get that out of
Maybe
it as
it's
soon
not
as
financed
possible.
this week.
I'll get it out this week. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Yeah, I'll get it out this week. Okay, so 9, we don't have to do anything, so all we're left, oh wait, sorry. Public comments on agenda items only. Okay, seeing none, then we have, seeing Roman numeral 10 and Roman numeral 11. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a
Second.
Discussion? Just make sure everybody signs their code of ethics and reads it and know what it says. All right, and you gotta hand that in, that copy that you have. Roll call?
Mr. Vogt,
Yes.
Mr. Chapman,
Yes.
Mr. Marinella,
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis.
Yes.
Mrs. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Casio?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes, public comments on anything? Okay, seeing none, board member comments?
I just wanted to welcome back Keith, Jim, and Theo. We've worked well in the past, we look forward to working well in the future, and we have a good school district here, thanks to the work of everybody on this board and administration. So let's keep up the good work and have a great 2024.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other board member comments? Very good. Seeing none, you have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? You are staying. Meeting's adjourned. Thank you. Good.
Opposed, but
So,
Alex.